Glessing Show. It's me, Erica, and my guest today is so beautiful. I met her just many years ago, and she's one of my favorite authors. She's written a beautiful book about alkaline healing. Her timing is perfect for her to be on the show with us today. So welcome, Donna LaBar.
Thank you, Erica. I'm glad to be here.
I just love you're so practical. You're like magical and practical at the same time.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Yeah. So, my guests may not remember. Why don't we just bring them back a little bit to the beginning? You want to share a little bit of your story and helping heal your daughter leukemia? Do you want to just start right there for my guests?
Sure. My health journey started when I was a teen, actually, when a friend of mine's father had stomach cancer. So I kind of got interested in holistic health. But then 20 some years later, my daughter was 12 years old and she was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. And by the time they figured it out, they gave her about 2 weeks to live. So she was in a medical center in Pennsylvania for almost a year getting chemo. But during that time, her oncologist was willing to let me do all, holistic support for her. So we used a lot of different holistic things that I kept right in her room. And 7 times during that year, I was told that I should prepare that she wasn't going to make it because she was in such bad shape. But each time that would happen, she would just, all of a sudden, her counts would come back and she would just bounce back. So, lo and behold, my daughter's 34 years old now. She went to college, she got married, she owns a home, she has her own flower business. She's
Amazing.
A florist and, totally loves it. So, once she got well, I just never left the holistic, natural healing world. Like, that is my world. And, I love helping people.
In our pre-chat, I found it really interesting because a lot of people, including myself, go through the whole thing of supplements and trying to figure out the right vitamins and trying to figure out the right this and the right that. And you were just kind of chatting about how you can find a lot of things naturally. So why don't you just talk a little bit about that? Like, what does that mean when you're talking about like finding these healing things just in food itself instead of always going to like the vitamin journey?
Well, one thing we were talking about is, what people are saying is helpful right now during this COVID-19 event. And I'm in Northeast Pennsylvania, and we have a lot of Lyme disease in Pennsylvania. So a lot of folks have been in treatment for that for years, and they find themselves very reactive to everything. And they don't do well with their meds or their tinctures or vitamins. So we've been able to, just look at food and the dynamics of food to help bring them back into health, which has been awesome. So we were, you and I were talking about zinc, and a lot of people can't just supplement. And right now, if you try to buy zinc, it's not on the shelves. It's not in the stores. Amazon says sold out. So, one way to get zinc and get it naturally, and it's in a form that the body can easily use it, it's bioavailable, is through pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are very
even roasted and salted.
Yeah, so have some pumpkin seeds with sea salt, and then you even have your minerals, your trace minerals, and your electrolytes. So something like that can just go a long way to just get people that nutrient every day. You can have them for a snack or put them on your salad. And so if I was having someone take a therapeutic dose of pumpkin seeds as their source of zinc, I'd have them do at least a 1/4 cup a day. So
that doesn't seem that crazy.
Yeah, so it's like not so bad.
Yeah.
And so we just find all different ways to try to support the body better with food. And food is very complex. A lot of times much more complex than supplements. or even medications. So in the complexity, the body recognizes it better and can use it in so many different ways. So, that's why I can't help it, stick with this. It's just wonderful to watch people that have been, struggling for years and many different protocols and just haven't been well. And then we design something that is just tailored to them and, their bio individuality. And we're all of a sudden they're taking steps back to health.
I'd like you to just also start from the beginning again, because my show mostly talks about creativity and self-expression, and I have a lot of authors on here, but I really would like you to share what Alkaline is. So I would like you to share maybe what that means for people and why it helps with things like diabetes and swelling and helps with so many different things and cancer healing. Why don't you just kind of take, just do Alkaline 1A for us?
Okay. All right. That's great. Well, just like our body temperature self-regulates to 98.6, our blood self-regulates our blood pH to 7.365. So our blood pH is always somewhere between 7.3 and 7.4. And that's slightly alkaline on an acid alkaline scale. So our body just automatically does that. And that is a measure of our minerals and hydration in our body. That's how it keeps that number. Uh-huh. So, I do talks all over, and, when we're talking, it just comes down to good hydration can't just be pure water. It really needs to have some minerals in it so your body can get the minerals, because your body protects your minerals first, your water second. So people will tell me, oh, I drink a gallon of water a day and I'm just peeing all the time. And I tell them their body is trying to hang on to those minerals to protect it for, needing minerals for so many reasons, but especially our blood pH. And so the body will cast off water, even if it needs it, precious water. It'll send you to the restroom to get rid of it. So it's not diluting your minerals. So as soon as you do something simple, like take your 16-ounce bottle of water and put a pinch of Himalayan pink salt in it or Celtic salt, you're getting your trace minerals and your electrolyte salty minerals. And just that pinch is enough to give your body the minerals it needs. So you will pee less because it'll be able to use that water and it won't have to send you to the restroom. So something, if you're in a lot of stress, you could put 2 pinches of salt in your water, because you use a lot more minerals when you're in fight or flight than you do when you're in parasympathetic or rest state. So but then second to just getting good balanced water with a little bit of minerals in is when you look at your food, vegetables are the one food that's mostly water and minerals. So the second thing to help support your body would be vegetables. So when we look at
so many vegetables right now.
Yay.
I think that's the one thing that showed up for me coming out of this, because I'm very intuitive, as you know, and it just kept showing up for me that you can't go wrong if you're eating lots of vegetables. I just kept seeing that would always be good.
Right. Well, and that's why they say eat according to the rainbow. If you eat a variety of colors, you're getting all different nutrients and different minerals and vitamins. So the color even is really important. So the variety is really helpful to your body to get a lot of variation in nutrition, but vegetables more so than fruit. So, I caution about the fructose content of fruit, just because it's a commercial commodity. So it is bred and raised to have, the hybrid of it is to have higher sugar content, because they know we love our sugars. So I tend to stick more with berries, any kind of berries, and lemons and limes and kiwi. rather than to go into all the different fruits. And because they're more powerful for your immunity and antioxidants, and then so many other things too. So
Yeah.
I stick with those and vegetables. And then, so I try to have my plate somewhat look 75% like that, because that's supporting my water and mineral base as in my vitamins and nutrients. And then 25% can be whatever your protein sources, your fats and proteins. You can kind of be creative to see what's in that 25%. But I like a plate to look like a salad and some vegetables, rather, whatever they are, and then your protein. So, that goes a long way to really give you energy and keep your immune system up and keep all of your systems working properly, actually.
Is there anything like coffee that's not coffee that's okay for you?
Well, I'm actually a person that kind of believes in coffee and chocolate. I think you should have dark chocolate if you're going to have it at least 72% or higher. But, that's rich in magnesium, which, if you think about coffee and chocolate in the regions of the world it's grown, those two plants have a lot of magnesium in them. And we're in the United States, and we don't grow coffee beans or cacao here, and our soils really don't have a lot of magnesium like they would have. So I think that's why, as you know, as a population,
so go ahead and eat chocolate. It's okay.
Yeah. So I think a lot of people are addicted to coffee or chocolate or both, and it really satisfies their need for magnesium. So I think, everything in moderation.
Yeah.
I think that coffee's more dangerous by what people put in it than the coffee itself. So if you can make sure you're putting, if you're enhancing it, you make sure you're enhancing it with something healthy, not some of these things that are just like syrups and corn syrups and, I don't even, there's some bad stuff.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So tell me what's on the horizon for Donna LaBar.
Well, I'm working on a cookbook right now, and it's kind of like a recipes, remedies, and reboot. So it kind of gives people different levels of eating they can do depending on what's going on with their health, and to be able to maintain their health for a lifetime. And what to do, remedies for if they have the flu or a cold or other things, other things that go on. We have little remedies that can help out just to help you get stronger, faster. And then, of course, I have my recipes that support the work that I do, which is, the acid alkaline balancing and anti-inflammatory eating. So I have lots of recipes for that, and,
nice.
And so they're all going to be packaged together in this this new book.
Oh, well, keep us posted. And where can we reach you and find out more?
Well, my website is DonnaLaBar.com. That's DonnaLabar.com, and all of my contact information is there. And there's a free ebook. It's called Do It. So that kind of helps give you an idea of things and lets you take the leap if you'd like to take a look at that kind of eating.
Awesome. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.